Hello and welcome. This is going to be a tutorial, kind of an in-depth, not too deep into it, but just kind of a general explanation of the skills for a white mage in PvP, and maybe a little bit some tips while you're out there on the field in crystalline conflict. I'm gold 4 currently, only got the gold 4 too. I pretty much only spent like about 3 days into this. Decent amount of time, I guess you can say, invested. My goal is to go all the way up. I just haven't done it yet. It's going to happen, but I pretty much main white mage. So let's get into it and explain what these skills do, since it was a rework since 6.1. So pretty much we'll start off first that everyone gets pretty much abilities, like for example sprint. Sprint in this game works a little bit differently than usual. Once you click it, turn it on, you're just going to continuously keep running. But if you use any kind of ability, you'll cancel it. So you can have it up at the start of the gate, so you can get an extra boost to get into the field before you start fighting. It's a good way to use it. If you got to run away from somebody, I'd turn it on and just run and don't even fight back until you can kite away from a good distance. You know, it's a give and take. It's kind of cool, but certain classes, it's kind of a little bit OP when you have it on someone who has a kiting class with range who can toggle it on. And maybe hit like a monk or something like that that's melee range, and you know they have to turn theirs on to chase you. But if they try to attack you once and you keep yours on running, they're only going to hit you once, and then it falls off, and they're just going to keep running away because their sprint's on, because they're not attacking. So there is a give and take with the sprint. That's a little bit long of a rant for sprint. That's pretty intense. All right, Purify. I don't really need to explain this too deeply, but pretty much any crowd control CC on you, it's going to take it off. Now, here's the problem. You don't want to press this the minute you get CC'd, because some people do chain CC, which is pretty much chain crowd control. You might get stunned, silenced, and so on and so forth right after another, because you might get attacked by more than one person. So don't always just be so quick to just press the button and be like, Purify, because I've been CC'd and I can't move or something. Hey, just gotta think, be level-headed. Don't just press it. Now, the OP for all PvP is the standard issue Elixir. This thing is so powerful. I'm not even going to lie. This thing is a game changer. If you're out there, you're fighting, and you're spamming Recuperate, which is pretty much gives you back, 15k worth of HP, Cure Potency. It's instant on spot, but it costs MP. Once you run out of MP, you can no longer use this. So here we go. The standard issue Elixir. It's so broken. Gives you back HP fully, MP fully. Alright, you just got to get away from people, and then it takes pretty much almost about 5 seconds, 4.5. So, 4.5 seconds. And it replenishes everything. It's amazing. So you get back all your HP, all your MP, and at the same time, you just go back out there and start fighting again. And you can start using Recuperate if need be in the situation. So if you're able to take all the like aggro or something like that and be the meat shield, or you get focused on and you got to pop your guard or Recuperate, and you spam it all out, and you use maybe guard's the last thing to do, and then you're just going to sprint out and just try to like kite out and hopefully not die, and then get behind a wall or something so they can't hit you, line of sight out, you pop one of these bad boys and you're back in there like swimmer. Wow. Anyways, amazing. Every character that you play should have this equipped on their hotbar. It's so good, so good. Like I said about guard pretty much 90% immunity to all CC, all damage is mitigated to, reduce damage taken by 90%, and grants immunity to all the CC pretty much, and knockback and draw effects by 5 seconds. Movement speed is reduced by 50% for the duration of this effect. Okay, so you can also cut this off early too. So you can pop it just for a few seconds, and then click it again, and it'll drop it. So pretty much a big bubble around you. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I can use it right here. There we go. Big bubble. And then you can press it again if you want to, and turn it off. Really cool. Good for holding down the pretty much the king of the hill, the crystal inside it. It's a pretty cool concept. I like it. But there are classes out there like the machinist who has drill, and they have enhanced drill, and there's abilities that break guard. So you have to keep that in mind too, that some people can still penetrate through the barrier of guard. So just FYI on that. Alright, so now we pretty much talked about everything. I already talked about Recuperate, which is pretty much healing yourself and taking away your mana or MP, if you want to call it. Now to break down into our attack abilities. we have Glare 3, which is pretty much, it says right here, cast in 1.44 seconds, and then recast, you know, global cooldown, and does about, you know, the 5k damage, unexpected damage. It's just your bread and butter. You're just going to use this when you can attack for damage, while our Ffxiv Misery, I'm horrible at pronouncing these stuff, so bear with me. We call it the AM, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much a 12k ability that's on a cooldown, instant cast. If you cast it, they're all grouped up. You'll hit all of them pretty much for 12k. It's beautiful for finishing off groups. It's great to add to your after you use your ult ability, which is your Ffxiv, purgation, whatever. I don't know, man. Why do I gotta give you weird names? Come on. But anyways, so it's really good to do a combo with it, because when you use your ult, they pretty much stunned, and you can shoot this like it's a beam. It just shoots straight across. It's beautiful. You can get the whole team if they line up. It's beautiful, and you can work it right after, and they're going to take more damage. So this is a very situation. I wouldn't just spam it on one target. I would save this if you can get multiple targets. Now, there's nothing wrong with using it on just one target. If you need to pick one target and that's how it's going to work out to kill that one target, well then use it. You know what I mean? Don't hold it just because it's going to do multiple damage to multiple people and you're only going to use it for one person. You only going to save it for one for multiple people. Sorry, I got tongue twisted there. And then we can move down. These are pretty much our 2 attack abilities. Well, actually no, there's actually a 3rd attack ability. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. It's Serif Strike. You're pretty much going to jump to the target, and the target you jump to, you're going to do 6k damage. You're going to grant protect to yourself and nearby party members. This is the one where you jump in, okay? And when you jump into the person, you can use it to finish them off. You use it as a starting ability. It just depends on the situation, but pretty much you're going to grant yourself the protection, and nearby allies are going to get it, which is going to reduce damage for them taken by 10%. Get 10 seconds of this. It's going to grant you a Cure 3 ready. Okay, so we have on our bar a Cure 2. This is going to transform into Cure 3. And then you're going to get a huge AoE of Cure 3. Well, that's not really a huge AoE. It seems pretty decent, I say, when you're in there, when you're casting Cure 3. It's a 12k heal potency, which is pretty nice, but it's to everybody. So if everyone's grouped up on the crystal, this could be a great combination to jump to them using Serif Strike and then popping the Cure 3 right after, and giving everyone's protection at the same time. So there's some combos with the White Mage that you can use. It's really nice. I like it. Don't forget about well, that's our abilities for attacking pretty much, other than our ult, and I guess I'll cover that right now. So pretty much when you use a Ffxiv, whatever, blah blah blah, purgation, it deals pretty much unexpected damage with a potency of 18k to all enemies in a straight line before you. Okay. Additional effect, stuns them. I said this, duration 3 seconds. So if you shoot this, you're literally like you play League of Legends, you're Lux, and she yells out, beam! And you're just shooting a darn beam across the darn map, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's awesome. And I'm telling you, your limit break for a White Mage in this PvP is probably one of the fastest build-up of all the PvP characters, or classes you want to say. It's really fast. I probably get about 4 of these cast out in the game, easy. I say roughly, yeah, about 4 almost every game. If not, maybe 3, but no, without exaggerating. So just say it's 3 or 4, okay? I'm not lying. I'm actually being really serious. 3 or 4. If I don't get that, there's something wrong. Either the game was we got destroyed or we destroyed them. Just absolutely. But anyways, additional effect, it grants Temperance. Temperance effect increases damage dealt and healing potency by 10%. And grants regen to self and nearby party members within 30 yalms. Okay, and then cure potency is 4k. Duration 15 seconds. So this is where you get the combo. This is literally turns around fights in the game. I'm not even lying. This has gotten me 4ks and my teammates 4ks, 3ks, and team wipes, and literally they were just beating us, bringing it right down to the home base, and I just popped it and it hit all of them, and then my teammates cleaned up like a dragoon ult and killed them all. Just crazy things like that. So the combination pretty much here, it depends on how you get the ability to play out, but sometimes you could do Serif Strike to get in, you know, giving everyone protection, you did a little damage, giving people the cure, run out a little bit, maybe you bait them, you gotta pop guard because they're you know, going after you, and then you pop your ult, you wait for you to get a nice lineup, and you can shoot it on one person that you're targeting, but that person lines up to hit several other people. And then they're all going to be stunned, they're all going to be hit, and then you're going to tab target or click, depending on how you do it. And you're going to use this ability, Ffxiv Misery, and it's going to hit all of them. And that 12k is going to turn into like 18k, 22k. It's crazy more damage. They should all be dead. If you do this correctly, your team should capitalize off this. After you do this with the ult, and then Ffxiv Misery, they shouldn't be around. Anyways, moving on past that, now we got the ult discussed. Let's go into a little bit of a defense. Okay, so Miracle of Nature is really good. Pretty much, it's an instant cast, pick your target, it does not go through guard. If they have guard up, it will be nullified. You cannot use this. It pretty much turns them into like a little minion or something like that, making them useless for 2 seconds. So, really powerful when they get down to less than half HP, and they're being focused, and you make it where they can't fight back. They probably already used their Purity to get out of the CC already since they're being targeted or focused. And you just pop this on them, and they become useless, and they're just gone. They're just deleted. They're dead. That's how you use this correctly. That's how you use it offensively, and when you use it for defensively, you use it in a manner of kiting. Like, let's say you got a samurai on you, or a ninja on you. Ooh, I do not like ninjas on me. They drive me nuts. You use this, and that ninja will be useless for 2 seconds. That might give you a whole difference between 2 seconds to pop sprint, to run and get a health potion to re-heal back up, have your teammates be able to chain CC. It can be pretty great. Or you can use that 2 seconds to buy you time to get guard on and put the bubble on to buy you more time, so then you can like cure yourself and so on and so forth. The last thing I didn't discuss, there's not many abilities really, is Cure 2. I don't really use this much ever. I don't have time to really just use Cure 2 too often. I will use it if I'm not being super focused, and I'll use it on someone who needs a heal, but I usually throw it with the Aquavel. I'm not sure if I covered this. I thought I did, but you pretty much, you create a barrier on yourself or a target member, and it gives them 6k absorption. They pretty much, it's like a 6k barrier. Just think like that. And it's also, I guess, supposedly doubled when you successfully nullify a status affliction. So, don't know when you're going to get that. Nullify one status affliction that can be removed by Purify. So, I guess if they use that or so on and so forth, you can double it, make it 12k. Could be powerful if used correctly. I don't know if I do that for my teammates if it works out that well. I just throw it on them when I know they're getting targeted, and that's the best way to go. There's a lot going on too quick to be like, let me wait for this effect. Are you CC'd? I don't think that's going to happen. But it's just a plus bonus. But pretty much, I use this more often for myself or someone who's being focused all the time over Cure 2. And I don't want to use all my Cure 2s in case I have to Serif Strike to a target to then apply to Cure 3. And then if I run out, I can't cast it. You get 2 of them. So that's pretty much that. White Mage is pretty simple. There's some strategy to it, but I end up most of the time not being backline in any form of way. I'm like a tank actually for most of it. You can say I play wrong, but it works out a lot for me in my wins, okay? And I pretty much go in ham. I take all of it. Everyone wants to kill you. Everybody wants to kill you because you're a healer. But you're not, but you are. It's kind of crazy. It's cool. But everyone wants to go after you. And I just go head in, and I just dive in there, and I let them all focus me and target me. It's pretty much a good bait because they all start focusing you, and then your whole team's free to do what they want. They're not being focused. They got no pressure. The pressure's all on you. You're taking it. You have the ability to give yourself the Cure 3, the barrier on top of that, the protection right off the bat. You got the guard, and you also have it where you can CC them, or you can start, recuperating, and then you can sprint out if you need to, or Purify, so on and so forth, and then, come out. But what you did is bait. It's pretty good, but you can trick them. You can trick them. It's pretty good. All right, well, let me show you some of the abilities and what they look like as well. All right, so here's our bread and butter, layer 3. This is simple cast. And Ffxiv Misery, pricing it wrong. It's a huge AoE with flower. Cure 3 just looks like a cure, or Cure 2 looks like the strike. Serif Strike. Right, and then here's me myself a barrier. And you can't really show what it looks like when I turn someone into a little guy, but they're cute when you do. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to show you a little bit of some gameplay footage as I play White Mage, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, let's get it, let's get it. Oh, look at that. We get to go against Frog Guy. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's like he's walking up. That's pretty cool. Some people are clever with these. Some are a little bit cringy, not gonna lie. Some are definitely cringy. Wow, everyone has a T for their first name on my side. Other than me and someone else. No, wait, I'm one of them. I have T in front of it. Wow. Can we clip that out? Just cut that out. I just had a moment. Just had a moment. Probably because I'm blonde, right? Alright, let's see. Pretty sure we can go for it. Alright. My existence, my bane of my existence is a bard. Why are you over there? I do not want the bard. I do not want the bard. He's hiding back there. I really want him targeted. I really want him targeted. Alright, he ran back, he ran back. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna focus this guy. Made that guy a little small. And this got bubbled. Oh, cute. I just got targeted hard. Oh, we lost someone. We lost someone. Alright, now it's fine. Alright, he's gonna go for the heal. That's fine. He gets you once I'm untitled. He gets you. Here's the lineup. Oh! Oh no, I think I died. No! There's a lineup! No! I should have spammed another heal. It had to be that way. It had to be that way. Jeez, Tsunami, you're dog poo. Yeah, I know. How did you make it to gold? Ah, I got carried supposedly. Jeez, man, that was horrible. I know. Man, get back to me. Don't run away. Come on. Don't trick me like that. We need to regroup. This is an interesting fight. Why is he over here? No. Oh, he's dead. I tried to save him. And there he goes. Alright, that's how you do it. Miracle right there. Boom. Popped him. Double, double, there we go. That's what I wanted, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's push. Now they're staggered, he's gonna ult us. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Undo myself. Where's my team? Please, don't look at me, help me. Don't look at me, please help me. Don't look at me, please help me. Please. Don't look at me, help me. Oh my goodness. No, don't bring him over here. I'm potioning. Don't interrupt. This is a special moment. I'll let him potion. Alright, he needs to get turned into that. I need to heal myself. Can I do it? Oops. Alright, oh, I need to heal. Alright, I got a little pressure on me. 1, 2, 3, heal, heal. Oh man! I think I just got limit breaks down. What the heck was that? Oh, I just had full HP. I swear, my whole team just got wiped. I was lining up an ult. You never know when it's gonna happen. It just happens. love it. I love it. All right, we're not ready. 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 Okay, why did you just leave me? Are we all going this way? Alright, on me. Alright, then I'm the one break right there. Alright, worked out. Alright, cool. And I'm turning into a little minion when I unsilence myself. Oh, oh, oh. Heal, heal, bubble. Okay. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, it was worth it. It was worth it. My one death for their 3. I'm telling you. Telling you. Yeah, push that crystal. Woo woo. Charge. It's an intense game. I love this. I love this. This is the best PvP ever. Frontline's also great with the new rework of abilities for every class. It just everything feels so fluid. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's only been like 10 years until they got it right. Yeah, a little bit of that. Oh no, he's gonna go down. All right, gotta push the crystal. Who's next? Oh, gotta push the overtime. No, Scotty. I need to heal myself. Oh. No, not like this. Alright, you want that one, but that guy bubbled. Come on, wait for it. Alright, come on. Oh, wrong time. Oh, just bad timing. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that was good. Nice. Win. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Alright, I'm glad I could show you guys a little bit of that. Let's see how horrible I am at the end of the screen. I'm not proud of myself. Alright, I'm a little rusty. Damage dealt. Don't talk about it. But, you know, it worked out, It worked out, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm just really bad. Alright, and there you have it. White Mage in a nutshell. Boom.